Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We finally back. Making sure everything look good. And now we finally can continue playing the Death Stranding. Okay. Today we're probably gonna be doing a little short. We didn't get to finish chapter 3, but once we do, we're probably gonna be, as long as we don't get sent to somewhere else, we're probably gonna we're definitely going to get the sub orders that we missed. So yeah, we're gonna examine the table first things first. We didn't do some last time. Read book. Oh, this other book.
On a dark night in May 1816, 3 men and 2 women found themselves confined to a villa on the shore of Lake Geneva. A catastrophic volcanic eruption had wrought havoc on the global climate, and a relentless rain hammered down outside. With little else to do, the occupants of the villa decided to compose ghost stories. And it was on this fateful night that a woman named Mary penned what would become Frankenstein. Mary, who was only 18, she was engaged in an affair with the poet Percy Bysshe Shelley at the time, whom she would later go on to marry. A dramatic retelling of these events was committed to film prior to the Death Stranding. Titled Mary Shelley,
he's just talking in the corner.
Elle Fanning in the lead role. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Cool. Hopefully that's the end of that. But I'm trying to get to the other book because it had a picture of the of Tarman. Yeah, right here. Oh, these.
Moby Dick, or The Whale, seems to be one of Tarman's favorite novels. As the name suggests, it's a story about a white sperm whale named Moby Dick. Captain Ahab, one of the main characters, uses a prosthetic leg made of whale bone to replace the one Moby Dick took long ago. He's obsessed with getting revenge against the whale, which he hates with a terrible passion, all while nursing the phantom pain of his lost leg. In the end, Ahab fails to exact vengeance on his foe and is dragged into the sea. His crew's only survivor is Ishmael, the book's narrator. He was rescued after clinging desperately to a coffin-shaped life buoy. That's right, a coffin was his savior. Ironic, isn't it? How you use a thing makes all the difference.
Hopefully. So yeah, hopefully I can do that one more time and it'll actually pull out the picture that was in that book. I guess we're not doing that, so.
The gathering of storytellers that spawned Mary Shelley, a physician named Poly, as I may have mentioned.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm skipping all this. I don't want to sit here and like read the whole books. Oh, I can just skip that. I guess we're not returning no pictures to him unless we like got it and like yeah, let's just go and see. I'm not talking to you, bro. We need to finish chapter 3 and then we're gonna do some sub what do they call them, sub orders, that apparently they're like important or something.
Extraction was successful. It was transferred to a sterilized pod and sent to a separate facility.
Ready to proceed with corpse disposal? 1.
We gotta go over here. F1 terminal. I'm gonna double check something. I know there's some ceramics right here. Last video. Fortunately, they're not there no more. So we could, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. We can travel now with that. Now that's what we got.
Sam, your next destination is the Northern Environmental Observatory. Like its western counterpart, this observatory is a critical facility that will help us to monitor the changes taking place in the Australian environment. To bring it online, you'll have to navigate the canyon to the northeast of your current position. But before that, you'll need to link up another site en route.
Sam, the next site we want you to link up is called Rainbow Valley. A friend of Drawbridge is waiting for you there. Once the network connection has been established, they'll be joining us on the DHV Magellan. I recruited them myself when we first met in the UCA. You can pick up the order from the delivery terminal. I'm looking forward to seeing you both. Thanks again, Sam.
So we're gonna pick up this. Hold up. And let me go back. I guess that's not going back. Oh, anyways. So you gotta pick all of these. Okay, so I guess put these two in the tri-cruiser. I'm assuming I can't put any more. I'll put these in my bag.
Vehicle customization services now available.
Thanks. Pretty sure they were already available, but somebody left their pickup off-roader right here, which I might just take because I can just put more stuff in it. Can I create one? I can. It don't cost too much, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, these are like components. Battery unit. Let's put a battery unit in it. Boom. Another battery unit. Nah, I'm not gonna get too many battery units. I don't need to. So I can change color and all that. Oh, black's fine. Yeah. I don't know what. Let's change color. Customization is the battery units. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm gonna save the design. And yeah. And we're actually going to put this stuff from my tri-cruiser and our bag into the truck. If we can, yeah, right here. Boom. And now we should be able to do everything. Nice.
Thank you.
Should probably put this in the garage. I think it's just gonna despawn maybe. So let me actually, where's the garage option? Right here. Right here. Storing garage. Boom. There you go. That was quick too. Okay, so we gotta go. Oh, we gotta go up here to Rainbow. Yeah. We gotta go here. Seems like we got a essentially a normal path right here. Can okay. We'll do this.
Delivery route finalized.
Is there a weather station? Let me see something real quick. Ongoing flood causing damage to the area. Trident River. Okay, sunny. Whatever, we'll figure it out. That's not good. Should I just go along the coast? Oh, it got dark all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm just gonna go along the coast. And is it just me or is this like slow as hell?
Have you noticed it, Sam? There's a BT nearby.
I don't really know what's going on with the camera right now, but I need to make sure I'm looking where I'm going. I think I might have to go this way. Come on, man. There we go. Managed to avoid all those BTs, which is good because it would have slowed us down. And it would like mess up the whole thing too.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised,
Assuming I can reach it from my truck. Yeah, I think that's all of them.
Hold on a minute. Are you Sam? And does this mean the drawbridge has finally come to the valley? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you could make it. It's an honor to welcome you here. Wow, just... wow. It doesn't get any better.
I know.
We'll be hoping to see more. The next step involves the Cupid, yeah? Okay then, let's do it.
Let's do this. Tar cannon. Huh. Oh.
Now display your current order grade.
So the more obviously we do, more
Connection
upgrades
looks
we're gonna
strong and
get.
steady to me. That cargo you brought along is going to make a world of difference too. It'll allow us to proceed with our terraforming initiative. Hopefully, no more towns will have to suffer the fate of the one down below us. Oh, we've shared our tar cannon data with everyone, by the way. And I suspect you'll find it useful in your own work. Try it out. See if it suits your needs. You probably passed the town I mentioned on your way up here. At a glance, it might have looked like nothing more than a cluster of massive boulders. But those were once buildings. Places where people used to live. As the desert kept creeping closer, the town was abandoned overnight. They'd been forced to evacuate. The few who were left behind became BTs. Still, at least the exodus went to plan. There are no void-outs at any rate. This region was once filled with lush vegetation, over which birds soared and serenaded, until all that beautiful life fell prey to sudden desertification. We swore to do everything in our power to bring back what was lost. Around the time we got started, the APAC people showed up. With their help, we've been able to achieve a modest measure of success. But moving forward, we have to find a way to nurture and protect what little we have on our own. Tar cannons are invaluable pieces of equipment that we use to combat forest fires. Now, while fires are a common occurrence in this region, water is a precious resource. So these cannons were developed as extinguishers that utilize the tar contained within the earth itself. They leverage the tar's viscosity, making them one of the most effective methods of combating fire we have. When deployed on the ground, they can both extract and discharge tar simultaneously. You can pick up the cannon and use it on the go as well, but you'll be unable to refill its tar reservoir while doing so. If you find yourself caught in a wildfire, you'll need to figure out when to shoot and when to move in order to make it out alive.
Yeah, we're probably gonna be needing one of those.
Thanks for everything, Sam. You and Drawbridge have
At
helped
some
ensure
point.
that these lands will one day be filled with life again, however long it takes. In particular, that comrade of yours has performed absolute miracles for us. If you're looking to link up with them, you'll find them in the ravine on the other side of the river, directly opposite this shelter. Come back and visit anytime.
Right. Time to meet up with our comrade. Let's see. They should be around here somewhere.
The Magellan is temporarily unable to travel. Uh-oh, that's not good, huh? I mean, something's about to happen, considering, oh, right here. How am I getting in there? Oh, there's like a little path right there.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Hopefully it's not like a tight squeeze and I can just take my truck with me. Unless I'm about to like lose it or something. Here we go. Here we go with the music.
Nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head. They keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun. And I said I didn't like the way he got things done. Sleeping on the job. Those
Think that's Lou?
raindrops are falling on my head.
Might be Lou.
They keep falling. But there's one thing I know. The blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying is not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me.
You think I spooked her?
I really couldn't say. I certainly haven't ever seen her dance like that before.
It won't be long till
Never mind.
happiness steps up to greet me.
Go on, Sam. Follow her into that facility.
What if she doesn't want to be followed? You ever thought about that? We're gonna follow her.
Thanks for coming, Sam. I'm sorry about just now. I didn't know who you were at first.
You're the picture of health, Rainey.
You too, little man.
You had some kind of a trick for dealing with timefall?
Rainey, it's been too long.
Fragile.
Can't wait to see you again.
What are we waiting for, Sam? Let's head to the DHV Magellan.
And they're recruiting all the Doom users. Raindrops.
Fragile. Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet the old-fashioned way. Carograms are great, but nothing beats a hug. Well, I'm sure you already know. This is Rainey. She's a good friend of the cause.
It really is a pleasure to meet you, Sam.
Nice to meet you too.
Glad to see you in good health.
And it's so good to see you all again.
Save complete. I just found out of something that's really helpful. You can get percentage, you can get progress on each like level, and it'll tell you right here. Oh, you can't see it. Basically, there's like progress for each episode on here. So if I do a mission, I see. So playtime estimate is 30 minutes. So that means it takes 30 minutes to do this episode. So I'm gonna do it. So it must be nice. Boom. So yeah, I'm gonna actually just go and play this one. Am I gonna be able to? Yeah, there we go. Now we're able to get the thing. We're gonna bring it to him now.
That's Tarman's son. He must have placed the photograph in here for safekeeping. This is an important memento. Why don't we go and take it to him?
I found this picture in your book. Is this your son? Thank you. Yes. He's still out there somewhere, borne along on the currents, with this right hand of mine. It's due to my connection with said missing piece that I can read the movements of the tar. Something akin to a phantom pain. You want to hear the story?
Sure.
I was both a medical doctor and a geophysics researcher once upon a time. In those days, the tar currents were a key focus of mine. This ship was originally built to facilitate my studies, in fact. The deep tar hunting vessel Magellan, we named her. ship perfectly suited to pursuing the creatures that thrive in the Tar's depths. Another avenue of research, you might say. We called them chiral mammals, for lack of a better name. Seemed like the closest fit. Reckoned if we caught one, we could figure out all the mysteries. The Tar, the tides, hell, maybe even the stranding.
Whoa, she's a big one.
Strip yourself in, son.
Tar's looking calm. I'll be fine, Pop. You seeing this? I think she's pregnant. Hey, Pop. This is weird.
Storm! And just like that, the Tar took my boy, and my hand along with him. At first, I thought this little guy was my son reborn.
If I may ask a question, the hunters that attacked you after you caught the chiral mammal, are you sure they came from within the creature's womb?
Yes. That said, I'm not of the opinion that the hunters were its offspring.
Its womb merely served as a gateway to the other side.
Indeed. The Tar and the beach are connected.
I think his son is cooked. He's not coming back. Okay, so apparently this chapter should be pretty quick, so let's see where it leads.
Sam, your next order requires you to recover an escaped kangaroo, the subject of an important experiment. Seems the bushland area it hopped off to is one where the chiral density is extremely high, meaning you'll need to get it back to the animal shelter ASAP to ensure its safety. This is a ticking clock situation, Sam. I'll brief you on the details while you review your map. Accept the main order from this delivery terminal when you're ready to get underway. Hey Sam, Charlie here. Since this is your first order involving the capture and preservation of animals, allow me to provide additional information. The kangaroo you're looking for is somewhere in this area. Once you've arrived, use your Odra deck to begin searching for the creature. You can transport the kangaroo in your standard issue animal carrier. No need to fabricate anything unique. Get close enough to the kangaroo and deploy the carrier to capture it. It will be a bulky piece of cargo, but you should be able to carry it on your back like any other container. However, you will need to traverse some heavily wooded mountains as well as rivers and uneven terrain. Bear this in mind when considering what equipment to take with you. All right, time to proceed with route planning and final preparations.
So essentially I'm not going to be able to take my truck in there. I feel like I'm not, so...
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
I mean, I can't create a yeah, I don't have a garage, so I can't create a truck or the bike.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Oh, it's a time mission. Makes sense.
Hope I can count on you.
Double check, I'm going the right way.
What in the world?
Of course.
We have a situation, Sam. I'm tracking a fresh bushfire near the injured kangaroo's location. Clock's ticking. Secure the poor little bugger ASAP and bring the shelter onto the chiral network. Once the DHV Magellan can join you on site, we'll see what we can do about that fire.
Tar cannons. See, that's why they introduced them. It's literally whales, bro. They're all like a whale meteors. It's crazy. Yeah, that kangaroo is cooked right there.
I see the kangaroo. Get close enough to put it in an animal carrier for transport. Time to make our getaway.
Let's put it in the truck. Yeah, our getaway. Why is our getaway on the other side? Oh, because we're going to the animal shelter. Makes sense. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can get through the other, or through these woods. Right? I honestly can't even see. Like, I can't even see where the road is.
This was marked as a dangerous location on your map, Sam. We could get trapped here by the bushfire. Let's keep moving to ensure that...
What happened?
The animal you were supposed to secure is dead. You failed the order.
Why you gotta say it like that? You failed. Like I'm such failure. Oh shit! I go all the way back here. I guess it makes sense. At least now I know to look up. Look, they just spawn out of.
What in the world?
Bro, like I can't move. Why? Like it's literally not letting me like go left or right. Come
We
on.
have
Man.
a situation, Sam. I'm tracking a fresh bushfire near the injured kangaroo's location. Clock's ticking. Secure the poor little bugger ASAP and bring the shelter onto the chiral network. Once the DHV Magellan can join you on site, we'll see what we can do about that fire.
So I'm assuming a little fire is gonna damage the goods inside my my truck. That's what I'm assuming.
Kangaroo. Get close enough to put it in an animal carrier for transport.
Oh, I literally stepped on him. My bad. This time, we're gonna avoid all the fires. Entirely.
All right, time to make our getaway.
Got a kangaroo on my back.
This was marked as a dangerous location on your maps. We could get trapped here by the bushfire. Keep moving to ensure that doesn't happen.
Oh, I think he's already taken damage. Let me check the cargo. Let me check the cargo real quick. I want to make sure. Thanks. I don't need music. The kangaroo has 1 damage on him. Let's say, oh my god, where am I going? Okay, I can go this way. Oh, goodness. It's a little. Let me mark this. Oh, it's right here. Oh, it's right there. Hopefully that didn't hurt the kangaroo. Yes, sir. Kangaroo took 1 little damage, but it's because the fire landed after I was already crossing an area, so hopefully that's not gonna cost me the S.
You must be Sam. We've heard all about you from your friends at Drawbridge. Go ahead and connect us to the chiral network.
Yes. Collected all of these upgrades. A decoy hollow grenade. More updates. Assuming Raindrop's gonna revive all those dead animals or something. Or at least heal the kangaroo. She can make it rain? No way.
Thank you, Sam. Don't worry about the fire. Rainey will put it out for us.
Tell me though, who is she exactly?
It's been about 6 months now, since I first heard about the girl who brought the rain.
Whenever I stepped outside, the time fall came. There was nothing that I could do to make it stop. And they hated me for it. Including my parents, who told me to leave. I was the witch who brought the time fall. A monster to be locked up in a cage. A few even tried to burn me alive. The most dedicated witch hunters. I struck out on my own. I was alone for so long.
This looks like Mama's lab.
In desperation, I enrolled in a special UCA program, hoping to find purpose as a mother.
Hi there. You're safe.
But even after I got pregnant, I still couldn't find anyone willing to take me in.
I'm sorry.
No! We need to leave right now.
Please.
God, get out of here!
No one wanted anything to do with me. All they saw was a witch, to be hated and feared. Until that day. I'm so sorry.
Hey there. You're Rainey, aren't you?
Who's asking?
Someone who's been looking for you. For you and your power.
You want my power? Why?
You're a pharmacon.
She
Medicine
healed.
that can harm, poison that can heal.
She healed
It's all in how you use it.
fragile skin. Watch. That's how she has like flawless skin.
Want to come work for me? I believe you can save the world.
You do?
There are things only you can accomplish.
Only me. Really?
Really. My name's Fragile. And I'm happy we could finally meet. I'm here for you.
See? She healed her. Smart like that.
For both of you. I'll be your umbrella. And together we'll show the world the hope in your reign. Come on. Who wouldn't want the baby to catch a cold? Come on.
Thank you. That was quite the display. Drawbridge is even more amazing than we'd heard. Thanks to everything you've done for us. The animals are unharmed and the facilities are holding up just fine. It's a wonderful relief. Anyway, I'll check your orders now.
Yes, let's go.
The kangaroo seems to be in fine spirits. You took good care of it, I can tell.
And fine spirits. Music data.
I hope you'll continue to work with us.
Now displaying your current quarter grade.
The kangaroo you rescued seems to be alright, thank goodness. Oh, she's so very special to us, and we're relieved to have her back in one piece. Once she's had a bit more time to recuperate, we'll move her to the reserve next door where you can visit anytime you like. By the way, we've uploaded our decoy hologrenade data to the network. You can trigger it remotely once thrown, creating a distraction that'll lure enemies away. It might just save your life if you run afoul of any troublemakers. Well,
what's so
we
special?
first found her in an area with high concentrations of chiralium. How wild animals are affected by prolonged exposure is something we still don't understand completely. But it's thought this may be a key factor in how chiral creatures come into existence. So, you can see why our wee girl would be an invaluable research subject.
You mentioned a reserve.
It's where we look after the animals in our care. The vegetation around here didn't die out like elsewhere, and we still have a reliable water supply. After we screen each animal in our underground facilities, we release them into the reserve and monitor their health over time. When that kangaroo you rescued is strong enough, we'll move her up top where she'll be able to stretch her legs. That being said, changes in the environment can have a profound impact on many species, causing never-before-seen creatures to appear, throwing the ecosystem into chaos. Which is why we strive to preserve native animals here for future generations. Cheers, Sam. You've really helped us out. At this rate, we're poised to lose so many native species that predate the Death Stranding, and once they're gone, there's no getting them back. Between the bushfires caused by chiral cinders and animals behaving strangely and getting hurt, it's been pretty bad. But I've heard that these environmental anomalies might be resolved once and for all when Australia is fully linked up. So I've got high expectations for you and your friends. Speaking of which, how would you feel about assisting us with our preservation efforts? It'd be a simple matter of capturing any wild animals you see out on their own and bringing them to us. Even a few would make a real difference. Give it some thought, eh?
Well done, Sam. Return to the DHV Magellan and report to the bridge. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about Rainey and her talents.
Order completed. Well done.
Well done. Thanks.
Until next time, okay?
Disengaging weapons restriction.
I'm gonna charge my stuff right there. I almost went up on the roof. On the roof of this thing. Okay. So let's see what Project has to tell me about this girl.
When she's outside, Rainey's constantly surrounded by timefall. But within a 1.5 meter radius of her body, a different kind of precipitation is observed. We call it core fall. Anything it touches is restored to an earlier state. In other words, it has the power to heal and repair, to counteract timefall's effects. Sadly, people only see the timefall, and not the remarkable woman standing in the eye of the storm. Still no signs of growth?
I should be due any day now. If things were normal, that is. But the baby's still stuck at 7 months.
She has still baby syndrome. Have you ever heard of it?
I met a few preppers in Mexico that had something like that.
They're not isolated cases. It seems to be happening everywhere. Though who knows if it's a syndrome or a symptom of something else.
Simply put, the fetus stops growing at about 7 months. To be clear, it doesn't die, but it no longer moves, as if it's frozen in time. Several treatments, including C-sections, have been attempted. Unfortunately, removal from the womb invariably results in death. And while not all pregnancies are affected, it's yet another contributing factor to the already low birth rate. The Genetic Diversity Conservation Initiative just isn't enough to compensate.
You got any idea what's causing it?
There's speculation that it's due to an imbalance in the beach itself. I'm sure it's been explained to you before that countless individual beaches exist, a multiverse of beaches, so to speak, and that they are all governed by an upper beach on a higher plane. Expansion of the chiral network to cover the whole UCA may have inadvertently disrupted the link to that beach. Or so they think.
BB units were also 7-month-old fetuses. So it's not hard to believe that the beach might very well influence the unborn.
While I can offer you no concrete answer, I can state that the plan to extend the chiral network into the Australian continent, to take it worldwide, is also intended to help restore balance to the aforementioned upper beach. And in doing so, it is possible that we may resolve the issue of still baby syndrome.
Nice. Do want to see 50%, I guess. 20 minutes left, it says, even though it's at 30 at 0. That's how that works. Yeah, that's fancy right there. Haven't checked my messages in a long time, so let's see what we got. I'm pretty sure bottom is. Yep. Our facilities, shower toilets, just telling me how it works. Finally connected to the chiral network. It's been 4 years. Don't hesitate to rethink your route. It's just fragile being fragile. It's just like conditions should change quickly, so it's important you adapt on the fly and adjusting your route. You okay, Sam? Just had a gate quake over here. Is everything okay where you are? A bit more shaken than usual, but no harm done. Who's playing happily. Map filters are now available. My friends are feeling better. That was that one girl who had the same syndrome as this Rainy girl. We're waiting for you. And that was probably before, you know, the bad stuff happened. There's a talented artist out there. So yeah, it's essentially about the mission. The artist is a prepper who lives in the mountains. I really love her paintings. She lives by herself, so I wanted to do something to make her life easier. New VR training, we already know that. Taking an interest in the new crew members. Yeah, new things created. So the frame added to photo mode. There's a tough one. It provided a pretty specific VR training. First started fulfilling our dream. Is that the president? Okay, Peter Gates, APAC, the Strand. The giant octopus was weird. Looks like it got tar inside. Is that what powers it? How is it controlled? So many mysteries. Here's hoping our combined efforts can unravel them. So yeah, and shared data with data bridge is really weird that it's not a machine at all. The tech it's using is totally new to me. Monorail is back in business. Just telling you how it works. Kangaroo's feeling better. Good. I've made it rain at the new at a few facilities I visited. Drawbridge. We're already starting to see results. Now I want to bring rain to a lot more places. As we're wearing rainy, I'll keep praying for Drawbridge continued success. Amazing animal. Looks so happy to hear this. Oh, right here. Yep. Saying how like a logo is ready to use. There's someone in my house. It seems an order has been issued to deliver a car for me. I was sure to my place. What's odd is the order came from my shelter, but there shouldn't be anyone there right now unless someone's broken in. I got a bad feeling about this. If there's not too much trouble, can you head to our shelter and see what you can find out what's going on? Oh, so are these like side quests too? So users, photos, links. Oh, okay. We'll see. We'll stop by and see what's up.
Sam, it's Charlie. I'm pleased to inform you that you can now use the map on your Ring terminal to check the weather forecast. We utilize information provided by Rainey as well as local historical data to make predictions.
That's what I was waiting for.
Take them into consideration when plotting your routes.
Essentially, they go like this, and I can see. But how do I tell if it's... What is this? It's cloudy. Timefall. I'm assuming that's what it's telling me. It's timefall right there. It's just cloudy or whatever that means. It's cloudy. Okay. So our destination is where exactly? All the way back there. Holy. And then Rainey wanted me to check the animal shelter or something, or her shelter. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Let me put all these in the truck. That's a lot, by the way. Okay. I'm gonna head out.
Order accepted. Thank you. Take care of yourself, Sam.
So yeah, I need to, let me double check exactly. Okay, how do I go back to the social strand service? Could you head to the animal shelter and see if you can find out what's going on? Okay, so she wants me to go to animal shelter. Lucky for us, our objective is pretty much there. So she got lucky. This is
Sam, Tarman here. A short while ago, the tar currents became incredibly unstable. It's gotten so bad that the DHV Magellan can't travel safely. We're still looking into what might have caused this, and we'll be in touch the second we know more.
Unstable? Are you kidding me right now? Come on. I don't want to just drive over there. I want to fast travel. See, that's why I hate. They show me fast travel and they take it away from me. Hate these guys. So since there's time fall over there, I'm probably gonna just go this way then. Oh. And then you already know. Okay, here we go. I was gonna go out this way, right? Just double check I'm doing the right thing. Yeah, I'm gonna go out this way. Oh, there's I don't know if I should start making these highways, because the highways like essentially give you like, you don't lose battery by going on the highways, but making them costs a lot. So I would literally have to like farm these. They're typically safer too. Sometimes they'd be like BTs can't really get in like in the highways. I mean, I'm right here, might as well charge up real quick. It's only level 2. Come on, man. You don't want level 2s, we want level 3s out there. Fuck this. Telling me game's been out for 2 days and there's no level 3 generators pretty much at every spot. People are slacking. Man, somebody's driving. quick. Hey, this wasn't here before. I was just here yesterday.
Sam, there's another porter here. Since you brought this site onto the chiral network, perhaps they thought they could make use of the additional data to make a safe run.
I thought they were holograms, bro.
Go and say hello?
Oh, he's knocked out. He's knocked out. He's knocked out. He's not dead. He's not dead. He's not dead. He's not dead. Bro, I honestly thought it was a hologram. Where did the other one go? Oh, I knocked out both of them. At least I didn't kill him. But damn, that was my bad. That was my bad. Anyways, he's probably not gonna need this for a while, so. My bad, bro. I thought they were holograms. Like, I forget that like there's like NPCs in this game. I literally ran I ran one motherfucker over, and the other guy's literally fucking going for a swim, unwillingly. That's funny though. Fortunate but funny. Oh fuck! How did that hurt the cargo? She gotta be kidding me, bro. It did 16 damage. I didn't hit. I literally hit like a rock that's supposed to be under me. Like, look. That's literally like hitting those little trees are doing more damage than anything else ever would. Not going back though. Trees that are literally, they're not even visible. They're trying to set me up is what it is. Assuming that did 16 damage. So I'm like probably down 32%, which is already not good, but it is what it is. She said to check this right here. The one girl. What she want me to check? She's like, can you check the thing? Like essentially, if we go back to the text, she literally told me to check it out. There's someone in my house. Oh no, wait. So was I supposed to go to her house? I'm so confused. Oh my god. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. How much is left for this episode? I can't tell. But let's see. I'm gonna go back. And that one doesn't hurt the cargo, by the way. Is my cargo already like cooked? Oh yeah, it's so cooked. Might want to deliver this thing first. We can go back to her place after, if I have time. Still kind of far, honestly. Is this a cliff? I mean, kinda. I need to see if there's a... Oh, right here.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route.
Yeah, I saw that. Literally saw there was something coming out of there. Or going in there. Not gonna- There's like a whole outpost, huh? So obviously there's like bad guys in between me and them. So could I have gone like all the way around? I don't think so. Maybe actually. Yeah, I could have actually gone all the way around them. I think. I still can. You see there's like matter of fact, I still can actually. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Commencing route creation.
I guess we'll see. But it seems like I can go down this way. And it's already too much trouble, bro. I'm not... Come on, man. Let me go charge up, and then I'll go straight into wherever I need to go. Battery overcharged to 130%.
I've been thinking about what happened to Blue. Fragile holds herself personally responsible for those tragic events. If Higgs was indeed behind the attack, I can understand why she feels that way. Why she blames herself for setting everything in motion. She's resolved not to let any of it show. Bottle it up and put on a brave face. She didn't used to smoke before, did she? I suspect it's a form of self-punishment she's adopted. Vengeance gives rise to a cycle of violence. And Higgs wouldn't have it any other way. But she's committed to help.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I just want to make sure I'm not... Oh yeah, I can kind of stay in the water.
If she believes she has to bury her emotions and play the part of a hard-nosed commander to do that, she will. That's what I think anyway. I'm sure you can understand her position.
So you're telling me this doesn't have a... It'll still kind of go through their outpost. I probably don't want that, huh? Yeah, I need to go back. I don't want to go through their output. There's more work for me. Come on. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I could just ride this. Yep, all the way to the left.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route final.
Nice. Another highway thing to be built. Yeah, I felt that over here. 8. I think that's the highest we've seen.
Just a bit further now.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Yes. We've been over this. Now look at the damage. That's actually fake damage from trees that shouldn't even cause any damage, if I'm being honest.
Wait, are you Sam? Then does that mean you carried this hefty delivery all the way from West Fort Knott? Way to make an entrance. We welcome you with open arms. Now let's get this cargo of yours processed.
You know you're about to go off on me.
Okay, I'd say this degree of damage is acceptable. Good work.
This is acceptable. What are you gonna do? Decline it?
Support us in the days ahead. All right. Can you connect your Cupid to our facility?
With upgrades, that's what we like. I'll probably spend these at some point. I don't think I need him right now, so.
And now we're finally connected to the chiral network. This should make our job so much easier. And to make your job easier, I've gone ahead and shared data for a suit I think you'll love. Oh, right. I also wanted to give you this as thanks.
What's that? Oh, we're gonna be able to kill BTs now when we're close range, same as the handcuffs in the first game. A thrown weapon loaded with Sam's blood, especially effective against BTs. The more blood is loaded, the greater the damage inflicted, but don't overdo it. The boomerang cannot be thrown if Sam's blood levels are too low. Okay. Hits to the head, do additional damage, can be bestowed. in a dedicated holster suited for operation. Okay. All right.
Introducing the Blood Boomerang. Throw it properly and it'll come right back to your hand. It's a reusable weapon in that regard. Folds up nicely too, so it's quite easy to carry. You'll find it's especially effective against BTs, so give it a try against the next one you meet. With the aid of your network, we should also be able to develop stronger measures to defend against belligerents, which we need since the brigands out west have rapidly improved their arsenal in recent days. Honestly, you couldn't have gotten here at a better time. Thanks be to you, we'll finally be able to focus on our research. As the chiral network has expanded, we're seeing more and more anomalies outside of the bounds of its coverage. This has led the brigands to conclude that the network itself is responsible for the worsening state of the world, which is why they're opposed to its expansion. But it's not like we can sit back and do nothing. If we don't try to improve things, humanity's doomed to go extinct.
Brigands have improved their
A
arsenal.
whole lot more weaponry, including grenade launchers with custom tranquilizing gas rounds. Thing is, the brigands don't have a chiral printer at their base, as far as we know. So, where'd they get all the new hardware all of a sudden? Kind of worrying, don't you think?
Higgs is probably giving it to him.
After I moved to Australia, the locals learned me all the ins and outs of the boomerang. I then designed a new type that's effective against BTs as well. You infuse it with Doom's blood before throwing it. The bigger the charge, the greater the potency. Naturally, most people would have to rely on blood bags sourced from donors, but since you have Doom's, you can also use your own blood on the spot. Unlike traditional firearms, it hardly makes noise. If your enemies don't actually see you throw it, they'll have a hard time finding you. That said, don't expect it to do too much damage to humans. Not unless you manage to hit them in just the right spot, at least. At this observatory, we focus on monitoring the behavior of tar currents. There's a patch of BT territory due north of here, and just beyond it is land that's currently being subsumed by tar. There's no telling when the facility will be lost to the tar as well. So it's important that we contribute to the research and development of countermeasures while we can. Incidents of tar current instability have grown more frequent, but we haven't been able to determine much more than that thus far. Thanks to the chiral network, though, we expect we'll be able to improve our instrument accuracy. We appreciate
All right, I'm gonna head out.
Best of luck to you, Sam. The tar currents are acting up again. Guess it's back to work for me. Let's both keep on keeping on.
It's the first time they said that in the whole show.
Excellent work, Sam.
And
Thanks
the
to
whole
you,
game.
the better part of the Western continent has access to our services. Now it's time for you to head north and continue to expand network coverage. It is imperative that you connect all of Australia, stabilizing the environment and eliminating the remaining anomalies. There will be challenges, of course, but I know you have what it takes to overcome them. I expect more great things from you, in short.
Sam, this is Tarman. We believe that we finally determined the location of whatever's thrown the tar currents into chaos. The chiralium levels there are pretty high, though, and BTs are almost certain to be present as well. I hate to ask, but would you mind taking a look for us? It's close to your current position. I've sent you the coordinates. We're counting on you, Sam.
The coordinates. That's what he said. So blood boomerang, hold, and it's essentially, I would assume right here. Yeah.
Thanks. We appreciate it.
Nice. Water level rising. This is 100%. So I'm assuming like this next cutscene is gonna. Also, it's so dark I could barely see. Shit.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route. Disengaging weapons restriction.
Take care, Sam.
I see there's already like a boss fight forming up here. Do you even have time for a boss fight? Damn. It was supposed to be a quick one, but... Dumbass like, hey, easy, 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 easy. You don't get too close. I'm right here. I think we're going back to World War II or whatever it was. I knew he was gonna do one of these. Not Clifford. Okay. Kojima likes his games. He had to make his own snake. And it was raining pretty hard outside. But yeah, this is essentially it. This is the tar. So yeah, that was episode 4. Honestly, you already know, like, they're trying to You already know they're trying to make him the second Snake. They didn't have to put the bandana on him or nothing like that. You already know what they're trying to do. Probably gonna leave this one there. Obviously we can't go back. I said I was probably gonna do the submissions, but turns out I'm not. It's as simple as that. Let me see if I can see how long this one. It's 20 minutes estimate. 25 for this episode. Which turns out to be more than that. I don't think it's counting the cutscenes in it. So yeah, I'll probably leave it there. If you guys do enjoy that, you already know what to do. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. If you're watching on the YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Like I said, there's going to be some edited versions down on the YouTube, so you want to make sure you follow that. If you guys do enjoy this, you already know what to do. Talk to you guys later.